Adam Lerner, and welcome to this week's Friday Flickr Photo Critique. This week we have a very interesting street photography set from Christopher Mendoza, who goes by Chris. Chris hails to us from Toronto, Canada. He shoots with a D90 and Konica Hexar AF. So sounds like a very nice, tidy street setup. This very first shot here really kind of drew my eye because, interestingly, it's got kind of a timeless feel. I don't know, I would almost guess this was a mistake. Maybe judging from the angle that it was shot, low angle, kind of blurry out of focus, the camera locked in on 42nd Street, probably a slow shutter speed. So whatever, sometimes, those happy accidents work because what happens is because you've got this subject in what appears to have maybe a hat on and a trench coat, there's kind of that timeless feel about it, particularly the fact that it's in black and white. I like the intense shadows, light and dark. I think there's something really kind of cool and mysterious about it. It's a little bit, justified leaning to the back, maybe straighten it up a little bit, but overall, I like the graininess. I like the thickness of it as well. Cool stuff. Carry Me. Look, it's a cute shot. It's kind of a joyful moment. Again, we're kind of leaning again, to the side here. Just need to kind of think about justifying these angles over part it's cute. I like it. And I like the fact that there's this one person kind of walking along in the background holding up that part of the frame. For the soul. Yeah, sure. This is nice because you got in there. You got in nice and close. You've got this whole, body language thing going over there. You've got her eyes. These two kind of columns framing it. This is really, really solid. Really nice street shot. Great. Subway peekaboo. The fact that, her face is right here, right up against the glass. The framing's really spot on with this. Nice black and white. Really, really, really cool stuff. Got reflections, 42nd Street. Just really, really good stuff here. Like that very much. Again, another really nice one. This is one of those, where you've just kind of got like that, I'm going to guess, late in the day, long shadows. Just like a glint of light that's just kind of splashing through the subway on this really beautiful girl with her long flowing hair and, that kind of like after, end of the day expression, like just kind of running, rushing down the subway. We've got the shadow of you taking the photograph over here, which, I kind of don't mind. It works in the context of the way that this was kind of processed. So, really, really, really nicely done. Very, very compelling shot. Even this chain link fence back here that's just picking up some light just to hold the back of the frame together is really cool. Waiting game. Again, we're kind of tilting down to the right a little bit over here. But you know what? Because of the simplicity of this, because you've really just got, this main window with, the greater portion of this woman's face in there, just kind of sitting there, kind of looking off, staring. I think it works. Old Yella. This is cool. Just kind of like an interesting older gentleman. I like the context, the fact that you've got this police and fire booth. It really kind of puts you in the context of where this was shot, of course. Interesting that you decided to stay color on this one. Probably could also look very good in black and white. And I dig his horn rim glasses. Those are the old school real deal right there. That's what I'm talking about. Stay close. Yeah, not so much. I'm not digging on this one. It's just real snapshotty. Lot going on. We've almost got something stronger going on over here. Just, I don't know. It's just, there's just too much. It's just too much. Just, anyway. Again, peak doesn't really do much for me. Just a bunch of kids, I don't know, whatever, you maybe get closer, or you could have just yelled something at them and they would have all looked at you and taken the shot, but just on its own, I don't know, doesn't do very much for me. Yeah, wow. Now, This is really powerful stuff. You know, you got some really scary looking MFer. You know, he's got that smoke in his face, that really kind of drawn out, gaunt face, you know, that really kind of sallow expression, you know, the smoke kind of being backlit over there. You got the context of the scene. You got maybe bags of chips. So this is either a newsstand or a little bodega on the street over here. The lighting, it's really cool. This is probably one of my favorites from your set. So, Chris, thank you so much for submitting your street photography set. It looks like you had a really fun time shooting the streets of New York City when you were visiting down from Toronto, Canada, eh? I love street photography, as most of you guys know, so this is nothing short of really a lot of fun for me to look at. One thing I also liked about Chris's set is that it was cohesive, that he had a point of view, that he had a definitive subject matter, that he really tried to isolate his subjects through light, through dark, and framing as well. So very nice job. If any of you guys would like to submit a photo set, please send your 10 best either in a Flickr or a 500 pic set to adamlernerphoto@gmail.com. I'd love to see that photo set be a cohesive set of images, meaning that there's some kind of a point of view, a photo story, or some type of photography that ties it all in together. That's it for now, and we will see you soon.